Hello, Bethel Church. My name is Scott Sinsad. I'm the group's pastor here at Bethel, and I am here today with Carl and Jessica Green, and they lead one of our groups here at church. And we're just seeing so many great things happening with groups, and they shared something with me that they did in their group recently, and I want them to share that with you today. But before we get going with that, tell us a little bit about your group, the history of the group, how it got started, and where you are today with all the people in that group.
We got started with small groups about 4 years ago. The first year we hosted when someone else led, and then the next year we decided to start, trying out to lead the team. The ones that are in our group now are pretty much the same couples that have been with us for the 3 years.
Just tell us a little bit about how y'all have invested with your group, what you've done for each other in the group over this past year, or even over the past 3 years that y'all been in there together.
I have to say for sure, we've definitely have had a wedding that we've all gone to, Haley and Rod's wedding. We've had some deaths in our group. We had a father, we've had loss of a child, and we definitely have had multiple people reach out to us, just, hey, can you just pray for me, because I know you will.
And one of the things that I love about what our small groups do is we have accountability in these groups. And y'all did something very unique recently. When you told me about it, I thought, wow, that could have been risky. But you have known the people in your group for quite some time. We're discussing the series Fit that we've been doing, and Pastor Michael, one of the messages was about solitude and spending a time alone with the Lord in prayer, in Bible study, and reading the Bible. Tell us a little bit about something y'all did in your group about solitude and holding some accountability within the group.
Well, I said, everybody get your phones, and we asked everyone to look at their, open up their app usage. Let's see where this time is being spent, because all of us say we don't have time all the time. Well, let's really see, because those phones are in our hands all the time. So let's see where our real time is going, and let's challenge each other to lessen that time on those apps. And everyone was real open to it. We had some that had quite a bit of hours, and I think saying it out loud was a step for a lot of people, because they some of them were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I was on YouTube for this long, or oh my goodness, there's no way that's right, my phone must have just stayed on the whole time. It was just funny that we to just really look at that. And this past week I've tried really hard to do different apps or not get on to certain ones, social media as much, and my minutes went down 16 minutes. And I shared that with the group. I said, I'm proud of that. That's 16 minutes. Let's see what everyone's doing.
Tell us a little bit about what groups have meant to y'all, being a part of a group, leading a group, and how those relationships in the group have really furthered your walk with the Lord.
Leading a group, it's gotten us out of our comfort zone, for sure. It makes you want to go back over the sermon again and listen better. I actually bring a notebook now to church. I take notes during the sermons. I had not done that before. And then getting out of our comfort zone as far as like having everyone at the house and leading and trying to make everyone accountable. That takes a little extra time when you're a leader to go back in through the group during the week. Just kind of check on everybody, see how everybody's doing, follow up on the prayer requests. So that's pushed us, to just do, it's not really a job, but it is a different part that you have to be accountable as leaders as well to continue to grow as a leader.
A lot of what she said about stepping out of our comfort zone, for me especially, because I'm not a very outgoing person like my wife is. So for me to stand up in front of people and take charge of a meeting like that is way out of my comfort zone. But it's become easier over the last couple of years. And just the friendships and the bonds that we built over the last couple of years, it's good.
Carl, Jessica, thank you so much for leading a group here at Bethel. It's making a difference in the life of our church. This is what groups are all about. It's about relationships. It's about accountability. It's about making new friends. And it's about growing in your walk with the Lord. Whether you lead a group or whether you attend a group, if you're not in a group, I'd really encourage you to look at getting into one, just reach out to me. You can reach out to Carl and Jessica. They could answer any questions you might have about groups. So we just want you to get a glimpse of what happens in groups on a weekly basis. It's a way we make a big church and a growing church one that feels a little smaller, where you can really make some great connections with new people.